Hello, today I will show you how to make a provisional cast on. The provisional cast on is a way of casting on stitches into a piece of scrap yarn or into a crochet chain, and then knit whatever you're working. Then you go back to the crochet chain, take it out, and you have live stitches that allow you to work the other direction, for example. For the provisional cast on, you need a crochet hook, knitting needles, and some smooth yarn. It could be cotton or something like that. First, begin with a slip knot on your crochet hook and make sure it's not too tight. Then I'm going to chain that much stitches that I need for my cast on. For example, if a pattern says you to cast on 20 stitches, you should chain 20 stitches plus 2-3 stitches. For my sample here, I chain 20 stitches too. 3, 20 and plus 2 stitches, for example. And now break the yarn and here we have a crochet chain. Okay, now go back to your slip knot end and tie a knot to that tail. Later I will show you why that's important. If you look at the crochet chain, it looks like a bind of row. It's a bunch of V's. Here you see. We are going to be working from the other side of the crochet chain, from here. It looks like a bunch of hyphens. The end where we want to start is the end where you did a knot on a tail and turn it to this side, and here are hyphens, and we will start from this end. Okay, take your knitting needle and your working yarn and go into the first hyphen here, wrap your yarn and pull it through, and you have first loop here on your knitting needle. Then find the second hyphen here, it looks like this, go underneath, wrap your working yarn and make second stitch, pull it through, and here is the second stitch. Then go into the next hyphen and pull the yarn through, and you have the third one. So you should cast on as many stitches as you need for your pattern, going into these hyphens on the back side of the crochet chain. Here they are. I ended up with my cast on, and I have 20 stitches here on my needle, and now I'm going to knit flat this direction, and this crochet chain just going to hang here. Okay, I worked some rows in stockinette stitch here, and now I'm going back to my crochet chain to pull it out. And you go to the crochet chain when your pattern tells you to go ahead and do it. You go to non-slip knot side of the chain where you can unzip the crochet chain. Turn your work upside down and take your knitting needle and unzip the first stitch here. Okay, and here. And now just start to undo the crochet chain and at the same time put live stitches that you will have here on your knitting needle. Okay, this is the first one. Then undo the next stitch and put the next stitch on your knitting needle. Undo the next chain and okay, and the last stitch is here. This one, and yeah, that's all. Okay, and now look, you have one edge with the live stitches here where you knitted, and here where was the provisional cast on. And now you can do whatever you want or your pattern tells you to do. For example, for Mavka vest, I will do here I-cord edge on those stitches. Or for the current project that I'm going to do, I need to fold this cast on edge down to this edge, and I will join those stitches together to get a double folded edge on my bottom. Make sure you have an equal number of stitches on both sides. It's very important. Make sure you have a side where the working yarn is in front. So take one more needle, start from the first edge, from the first stitch here and from the first stitch here, and just knit them together this way and drop those stitches off the needles. Don't pull too tight, just knit in a common way, but 2 stitches together from one needle and from the second needle, this way. And again, and drop both stitches from the needles. And work this way to the end. And now you see here is the double folded edge.